Hello and welcome back to Travels with Beaver here at Glasgow Airport in Scotland. We've not long arrived here off an amazing experience on the Caledonian sleeper train from London to here, 7 hours long in bed. Bliss. It's an amazing experience we've had on that train. If you want to check that out, check the link on the screen now. But we are now here at Glasgow Airport to catch a flight I've been waiting to catch for months. It's on every Ag Geek's bucket list, and finally today, hopefully if the weather picks up, we're going to tick that bucket list item off. We're going to catch the world's most unique flight. We're going to catch a flight with Scotland's airline Loganair to the Outer Hebrides island of Barra. Why is it so unique? It's the only airport in the world where scheduled flights are made on a beach. Yes, a beach, an actual beach. So we're going to go to Glasgow Airport now, get inside and fly to Barra. Let's go. So, welcome to Glasgow Airport. It's my first time here and it's the only airport you can fly to Barra from. When we booked tickets for this flight with Loganair, the price of which I'll give you later on in the video, there were only FlyFlex tickets available. This is basically the most expensive ticket you can buy with Loganair, but it does include fast track security, which you've just seen, as well as lounge access. But typically when we arrived at the upper deck lounge, this happened. Hello. There we go.
We don't have a contract with Loganair anymore. They cancelled it through.
They cancelled it?
Yes, they did.
Really?
They don't get access to the lounge anymore with Loganair.
Oh no,
They've cancelled.
When did they cancel the contract?
On Tuesday.
Tuesday?
Yeah.
Well, that was interesting, wasn't it? You couldn't make it up. So literally, Loganair cancelled their contract with the lounge here, the upper deck lounge at Glasgow Airport. They cancelled it on Tuesday of this week. It's Saturday now. So yeah, really strange that was, cancelling their contract with the lounge, but hey ho, while we were waiting around, we decided to head to W.H. Smith's to buy some snacks to eat when we arrive in Barra. Feeling hungry already though, we then headed to a restaurant which you can pretty much find at any airport in the UK, good old Frankie and Benny's. Seeing as there's no lounge, we've decided to come to Frankie and Benny's to enjoy a sausage roll and pancakes with berries, and of course my pot of tea's on its way. But yeah, let's tuck into this and then let's get going on the world's most unique flight. Can't wait. So it looks like our Twin Otter aircraft has just landed. So it's time to head to the gate and fly to Barra and fly to a beach. Thank you.
Head out, just walk up that way, alright?
Thank you. So here we are, the moment I've been waiting for so long. Here's the Twin Otter aircraft we'll be flying on today in its stunning livery bearing the flag of Scotland. I'll give you a quick overview of the route we'll be flying on today, but first let's climb these few steps and get on board. So here we are on board this Twin Otter aircraft that's going to take us onto the Outer Hebrides island of Barra. A beach landing, can't wait for that. The pilot's just given us a safety briefing because he basically doubles up as cabin crew. There's no hot drinks served on this flight, I don't think. But yeah, he's just given us a safety briefing and let us know that the weather isn't that great in Barra at the moment, which isn't too much of a surprise. Barra is usually quite overcast, but he said the weather's not too great, so he's not sure if we'll be able to land. Oh no, I hope we do. I hope it does. But you know what? It's happened to many people before where they've had to get on this aircraft, go to Barra, and then they've had to do a U-turn and come back to Glasgow because the weather wasn't good enough. So yeah, I mean, he said he's got enough fuel on board to give it a few goes and hope that we can land. So let's see what happens. Fingers crossed. Let's go. Now, amongst all of the excitement of being on this flight, silly me decided to press the wrong button on my camera and record a time lapse of the takeoff instead of a normal video. Honestly, I was absolutely gutted when I realised I'd done this, but thank God my girlfriend, who was sat in front of me, saved the day as she was filming it on her phone too. So here's her clip. As we climb out of Glasgow, let's take a look at today's route, shall we? So, pretty simple really. Our route takes us in pretty much a straight line northwest to Barra, cruising at an altitude of 8,000 feet. The flight time will be around 50 minutes should the weather allow us to land, and we'll be travelling at around 140 knots, which is 160 miles per hour. Go en route to Barra Island above the clouds now. But yeah, this is how it looks on the Twin Otter aircraft we're on at the moment. So we've got cruise reading lamps. Yeah. Then we've got two air vents which are blowing very nice cool air on me right now. I'm sat in 6C, which is brilliant because look, I've got no seat neighbour, so it's just me on my own opposite the stairs, the door there. My girlfriend, meanwhile, is in her seat there. Fortunately, the person sat there moved over to a window seat, so that's good for her too. It's a 2-1 configuration, as you can see. So if you're sat on the far left on your own, brilliant view. If you're sat on the right, you might have a seat over, but you've got a window, so even better. But yeah, I mean, if you're sat in the aisle seat, so in the middle, then you're not going to get the best view. So if you're going to come on a flight like this, you want to try and bag a window seat. But yeah, so in front of you is a nice helpful little pocket there for my phone. You've then got in the seat pocket a sick bag and your safety card, which looks like this. This is leg room. You know what, it's funny, I'm talking about the leg room and stuff. When you go on a plane like this, you don't care about the leg room, you care about that. And yeah, it's just an amazing aircraft to be in. I mean, it's so small and cosy. Yeah, I just love it. I've never been on a Twin Otter before. I've always been used to A320s, 737. You know, once enjoyed the luxury of a 747 and an A380 aircraft like that. But never have been on an aircraft like this, and it's an absolute joy. The sound of those engines taking off were incredible. It's so weird to see the wheels down like that. So yeah, but still, beautiful views now coming up of Scotland, on the coast of Scotland there, as we head towards the Outer Hebrides. Can't wait. Could we land at the beach? Will the weather clear up? Fingers crossed. This is great so far. Officially in the Outer Hebrides of Scotland. Not long to go now till we see Barra. I'm already seeing clouds. Really hoping that the weather is cleared and we'll be able to land. I'm hoping amazing. Here we are. That was amazing, wasn't it? Looks like a misty one as well today. That might explain why the pilot was saying the weather was on and off.
Very well yourself.
Oh, takes me there, mate. I'm an order to this. Up that way towards the new guy in the high vis.
Nice flight across with it.
Ah, it's pretty pleasant.
And you hit the cloud coming down.
Well, it's happy here.
There's not there.
I can see the beach.
And there you have it, everyone. This is Barra. Welcome to Barra. How amazing was that? This is the control tower and the airport terminal, which we will see later when we get the flight back home in a few hours. This is the, I remember seeing this in videos online, this bus shelter is actually baggage reclaim. As you can see, oh wow, look how rusty that's become. But yeah, that's baggage reclaim. But yeah, now it's time to explore the island a bit, I think. Let's have a walk and enjoy this fresh air. God, the air is so fresh here. And you can still see the mist over the horizon there. So it's obviously been a very misty morning, hence why the pilot said it was touch and go whether we'd land. But fortunately, it's cleared just in time, as you can see. And here we are on the beautiful Outer Hebrides island of Barra. Let's explore it a little bit, shall we? Now there is where you can usually see the other side of the island, the beach, the sea. Unfortunately, because mist is still descending over the island, or the coast anyway, you can't quite see far out. You can just about start to make out the water there as the mist starts to move away. But absolutely stunning. Now, Barra is served by about 2-3 flights every day. Now, some people make the mistake, in my opinion, of getting the flight here and then getting the next available flight, which is like 10, 20, 30 minutes later, back to Glasgow. Don't make that mistake if you come to Barra. It's so worth coming here and spending a few hours. Get the later plane, get the later flight, because look at this beauty. I mean, we are absolutely, we've never experienced anything like this before. Just unspoilt white sand, clean water flowing through the beach to get to the sea. You can see the mist still lingering in the air. It's just I was going to say once in a lifetime, but you can do this many times to be honest, but it's an experience you'll not find anywhere else. It's just incredible. Now, just to remind you, we are on the other side. It's only behind that hill where you find the airport. This side where you will find another beach, but the planes don't land here. It's that side. Now, this is this is a larger island than what you're seeing. They've got a town here called Castle Bay. We're going to see if we can try and go to that town, but the problem is there's no signal here. You can't just call up an Uber. There's no Ubers here. So we're going to go back to the airport terminal soon and ask them if they can arrange a local taxi service to come and pick us up and take us to Castle Bay, because, well, we've got 5 hours here. We might as well enjoy that. Oh, look. There's the plane going back to Glasgow. We'll be on that in about 4 or 5 hours time. So that will go back to Glasgow, back here, and then that will be our flight. Oh, wait a minute. No, I'm running back. The mist is clearing away beautifully now. Look at that horizon. We're going to have a quick bite to eat. We bought some stuff at W.H. Smith's at Glasgow Airport, so we're going to tuck into a nice sandwich, a little mini picnic here in Barra. Lunchtime on Barra Island. Barra is officially one of my favourite places in the world. What an incredible place. Especially when it's this warm and you've got beautiful blue skies and all this beautiful nature around you, crystal blue sea, white sand. It's just a thing of absolute beauty, this is. Come to Barra, and that's not from the Barra Tourist Board, that's from Travels with Bieber. Just spoken to a guy at the airport regarding taxis to Castle Bay, the local town here. Unfortunately, we've only got like 2 hours left now, and the amount of time it would take us to get to there and back, which is on the other side of the island, it is quite far. There's just no point in doing it basically, so we're just going to enjoy strolling around alongside the beach here. Luckily for us, the very guy I spoke to outside the airport a moment ago, who's actually a minibus driver, spotted us as he left the airport and offered to drop us further along the road. Of course we accepted, but what a lovely gesture this was. It really is a true reflection of the lovely hospitality the locals offer here. So the guy I was speaking to earlier about going to Castle Bay, his name's Donald. Just as we were walking up the road, Donald passed us in his little minibus on his way to another pickup or something like that, and decided to kindly pick us up and drop us further along the island basically. So worryingly much further up the island. We're kind of worried about whether we'll get back in time for the flight now, because it's the last flight. If you miss that flight, you're stuffed. So yeah, we're now heading back to the airport, but much further up the island, so we've got, I don't know, like a 45-minute walk maybe. But still, look at this. What a view. Absolutely stunning this is. As you can see there, by the windsock, we're nearing the airport now. Not far at all. But I'll tell you what, this has been one of the best experiences of my life, and I think my girlfriend's life, one of the best experiences. Yeah, there we go. So we both agree on that. And this weather, which the guy on the bus just said, is quite rare here, so even better. We're very lucky indeed. Yeah, not too far now from Barra Airport. and my girlfriend is going to stop because she's just seen a sheep. So as you can see, our plane has just landed, ready to take us back to Glasgow, and just in time as well, I think, hopefully, because if you look behind in front of me, there's a very big cloud rolling in, and the weather here changes very quickly. That is a very big cloud. Now if it gets more, if this rolls over the airport and reduces the visibility to nothing, we won't be able to take off and we will literally be stranded here. Wow, never seen weather change so quickly as that. So yeah, let's quickly get inside the airport terminal, show you what it looks like, and then check in and take off back to Glasgow. Actually, before I go and show you inside the airport terminal, I'm going to show you just how quickly the landscape has changed here at Barra. This is how it looks now. See, that's pretty poor visibility there now, as you can see. So let's have a look inside Barra Airport, shall we? So this is the entrance. You got your coffee vending machine there. And then here is the terminal building.
Is your name Nicholas?
Yes. Is that a good or bad thing?
No. Nicholas, do you have anybody travelling with you?
Yes.
Yes.
And are you Barbara?
Yes.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I hope that's a good thing.
Yeah, that's me got you all.
Right, so carrying on with the tour of this airport, I think the lady just wanted to check us in. So this is the airport terminal. So as you see, it's literally just one big room to wait around in. You've got vending, you've got what used to be where you'll get your teas and coffees, but I think now it's just vending machines, as you can see. And you've got your toilets, notice boards, and your very extensive flight information screen just there a moment ago. And then that's your check-in area. Oh, I would love to take that home. What a cool model plane that is. But yeah, and then yeah, that's the check-in desk. And yeah, that's the entire airport terminal of Barra. Now to wait to board our flight and hopefully take off in this thick blanket of cloud we've got here. Fingers crossed. Let's board. Thank you.
No worries.
Thank you very much.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No worries.
Unfortunately, as you can tell, my mic couldn't cope with the incredible sound from those Pratt & Whitney engines as we took to the skies. So instead, let's just sit back and enjoy some more stunning views from above the west coast of Scotland before we land in Glasgow, where I will sum up the flight and our incredible day on Barra Island. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Have a good day.
You're very welcome.
Thank you. And there we have it, everybody. It brings an end to an amazing day. I'll give you a summary in a second. Right, here we are, back where we started at Glasgow Airport, only this time as arrivals. So yeah, we've just come off our Twin Otter aircraft from the island of Barra, in the Outer Hebrides. What an amazing adventure that was. Honestly, it's a bucket list item for every Afghan to fly to the only beach and the only airport in the world where they have scheduled flights on a beach. But not just that, but the island itself is stunning. When the weather is good, my god, it's an absolutely beautiful place to be. One of them, for me, the best places I've ever been to, and I've been to many places around the world, and it's just incredible. And to think that that's on our doorstep in a way, because it's Scotland, you know, we live in England, so no, it's absolutely incredible to tick that bucket list item off, to see the island of Barra all together. It's just made for an absolutely fantastic day trip. We've had a wonderful time, and if you're thinking of doing it, please actually do it. It's worth doing, believe me. It's a memory you will never forget. Anyway, it's time to bring this video to an end. Please do comment your thoughts in the comment section below. What did you think of that? What's your thoughts of Barra? Are you tempted to go yourself now, or have you already been? If you have, what were your thoughts of Barra? I'd love to hear them in the comment section below. And if you haven't already, please do click on that subscribe button and then click on the notification bell next to it to be notified of all of my future videos. So come and join the Travels with Bieber family. I'd love to have you with me. So thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.